everyone, this is Jospec Network TV bringing to you more accurate news from all around the world. Please kindly subscribe to our channel if you're yet to do so, and if you have done so, we say thank you. Now to the news. Condemnation trail attacks on Jonathan's country home. Some prominent Nigerians yesterday condemned the early morning attack on the country home of former President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan in Otuoke, Bayelsa State. Those who related to the unfortunate incidents, including former Senate Chief Whip Roland, Chief Michael San, and former Provost Marshal of Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Idada, expressed disgust over the attack. Itok Kwem said, though the attack is condemnable, whatever leadership one occupies, there must be those who are in support and those who are such against person. According to him, there are people who feel that Jonathan did his best when he was president, while others believe he didn't do anything. Everybody is prone to attack, and that is why the state takes it upon itself to provide special security for certain categories of persons who have served the country to some level. But you cannot separate our past leaders from woe beddling their country. However, any act of criminality is condemnable. On a serious note, I am inclined to think that this development is coming so soon after the gubernatorial election in Bayelsa State. It may be political motivated. An attack on the fortified residence of a former president can only be executed by a strong group with strong and serious objective to what the man has done or failed to do in recent times. If I am to investigate this kind of incident, I will focus attention in recent events around the former president and those who felt seriously aggrieved by the former president's conduct in recent times. It is only a powerful group with deep-rooted grievance against Jonathan who will have the capability and determination to carry out such a drastically attack. An unbiased professional investigation team will unveil this episode. The rule of law, not self-help or rule of the sword, should prevail in our country. This development speaks volume of the nature of insecurity in our country, where virtually nobody is fully protected. On this part, Senator Owen, in a statement, says the news of the attack on the country home of President Jonathan just reached me. The word of God says in Proverbs 29:2 that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked rules, the people ground, adding that this is where we find ourselves in Nigeria. President Jonathan is a child of peace, and by the grace of God, no weapon fashioned against him and all innocent Nigerians shall prosper. I urge all the perpetrators of this crime in this country to note that the word of God is yes and amen, and that the soul that sinneth shall die. I thank God for saving Jonathan's life, and may the souls of those who die in the incident rest in peace. While reacting to the attack, Oziomai lamented that this is bringing a new dimension to the insecurity in this country, that the house of a former president could be attacked at about 1:50 a.m. is a very sad and dangerous omen to Nigeria. It shows that we are taking politics too far and that we are fast losing our humanity. It only shows that the legacy President Jonathan laid behind when he said his ambition was not worth the blood of Nigeria is being rubbished. I hereby call on President Muhammadu Buhari to order all the security agencies in Nigeria to fish out those who committed this drastically act as soon as possible. I feel very sad and ashamed as a Nigerian. I mean, they should be ashamed that they are Nigerians, seriously. They should be ashamed. We've been saying this for a very long time. You know, all these are leaders, they think they are safe because they have bodyguards, they have ammunition that is surrounding them at all time. So now that one of them is being attacked, you see the way they came out openly to come and condemn it. What about the lip man that has been attacked in Borno, in Meduguri? Why are they not coming out to really discredit all those things? Why is it that now that they attacked Jonathan's home, that they are coming out to do high service? Because this is high service. This is high service. And seriously, it is a shame. They should be ashamed to be a Nigerian, just like one of them said. Because if a home of one of them, an ex-president of Nigeria, can be attacked or could be attacked, then who is really safe in Nigeria? We've been saying this. There is no security in Nigeria. There is no respect for human life at all. Not to talk of properties. There is no respect. There is no respect. You know, it's a shame on Nigeria that some people can pull this off and even get away with it. It's a shame. It is a big blow on Nigerian security. That somebody you even think has that is safe is not even safe. Is not safe anymore. And that is why we've been saying, if you have the chance to be a leader, do something tangible. Do something meaningful. You know, so that when you leave there, those things will not come back to haunt you or to bite you. In the case of Jonathan, that is what happens. Instead of him to really combat all this Boko Haram, all these killings, Ijaw killings, all these Niger Delta killings, the kidnapping, they were busy embezzling our money. They were busy embezzling our money. If not, one minister under him, a lady, a woman, if you hear how much she embezzled, you will marvel. You will marvel. Under this Jonathan administration, they have the chance to give us basic amenities. They will not do it. They have the chance to give us good schools. They will not do it. They have the chance to give us potable water. They will not do it. They have the chance to create more jobs for our graduate, undergraduate, and even people with skill workers. They will not do it. They think they are almighty. And now that we've been saying that there is no security in Nigeria, they don't believe us. Everything they say must be on politics, about politics. And now that they have attacked his home, what is the next thing to do? What is next? What is next for Nigeria? Who is next? The other time, the Bola was murdered in his home. He was murdered in his home. And up till now, up till present now that I'm talking right now, they have not fished out the people that killed that man. In fact, they have even forgotten about him. Nobody is even investigating about the matter again. And this is the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria. You know, if people can really pull this off, who can they not attack? You allow arms to come into Nigeria just because you want to win election at all costs. You use hoodlums to chase people around, to chase people away, to kill people. And now they are using all those things back at you guys now. And now you're shouting. Just imagine one of them says they are ashamed to be a Nigerian. Why won't you be ashamed to be a Nigerian? Why? We have senators. What are they doing at the house? What kind of bills are they passing? The presidency and his executive members, what are they doing? What are they doing? It is his own turn now. What about the layman that doesn't have any security, that they kill every day? The laywoman that they kill every day. People that can't fight for themselves. And that is why Showore has come out to say revolution now. And you said he wants to overthrow the government. Just because he calls for a peaceful protest. That enough is enough. We don't want all this bloodshed. It's just too much. It's just too much. Presently, there are killings in Borno, Benduguri, all those places now. People are dying on a daily basis, on an hourly basis. And our government are just there, you know, thinking of how they will arrest Showore, thinking of how they will prosecute him, instead of them to do their job. So now that they attacked his hometown, now all of them are coming out to say they condemned it. It's just high service, so that they won't say they didn't say anything. They know the problem, so fixing the problem is the problem. Just fix the problem. We are tired of two governors fighting each other. We are tired of Oshimole fighting a governor. We are tired. Over what? And if you really find out why they are fighting, it's just because of money. It is over money. If it is not over money, it is over oil well. Why are we like this? Is something wrong with us as black people? Is it true that we cannot manage ourselves? Because we are showing it that we are not capable of managing ourselves. During the colonial era, everything was working. But immediately they hand over to the Nigerian government, things started going down. And they never went up again. In a country where we have surplus, people eat out of hardship. People eat out of hardship, and we have surplus. Name anything that Nigeria doesn't have. You can hardly find it. But we have them, but we don't have the leaders that will harness them into a product, into a good thing. And all they just do is to fight each other. All they do is to loot our money. All the time you hear about looting. Our soldiers are underpaid. Our police are underpaid. The civil servants are underpaid. The pensioners, you don't even pay them. 4 months, 5 months will go by. You don't pay them. So tell me what is working in Nigeria. No wonder the Igbo say they are leaving. No wonder. Nothing is working. And because of their selfish interest, people that ought to say something are not saying anything. They just kept mute. Just because they are eating under this particular government. Leaving the layman, the poor people, the masses to die just in vain. This is uncalled for. It is really uncalled for. We don't need all these kind of things in Nigeria in this 21st century. Give everybody basic things they need, and you will see that all this bandits, all this Boko Haram issue, whatever, it will subside. Because many people do all these things out of frustrations. They are just frustrated with the government or with the way government is handling things. It is only in Nigeria a policeman will arrest you. He won't check you for anything. He won't read you your right. And the next thing, he will be asking you for money. Don't give him that money. You're going to their prison cell. Come on. It is only in Nigeria. You go to Nigerian airport and all the immigration, the custom people will be asking you for money. Do you blame them? You can't blame them. Because most of them they are underpaid. Apart from underpaid, most of them, the government is owing them their salary, 4 month, 5 month salary. And these are people, they have kids at home. They have needs that they must meet. It is a must. So how do you want them to meet those needs if you don't pay them and if you underpay them? How? So they'll use every means they know to get money. And that is why we don't have professionalism in Nigeria. We don't. People do things just for money. People go into a profession just because of the money, not because they love that profession. When will Nigeria learn? When are we going to learn? We're just sitting on it. We're just sitting on it, waiting for it to escalate. It is a big shame on Nigeria, a big blow that this thing can even happen. I'm not saying people will not try, but they tried it, they killed people, and they still get away. That's my thing. There is no way you will attack a place in the Western world and get away with it. Under 24 hours or 72 hours, they must get that particular person that did it, whether highly placed or not. Come on. It is high time we sit right, Nigerians. They call us leaders of tomorrow. It's a lie. It's a lie. They are lying to us. They are lying to us. You didn't vacate your seat for me to be there, and you are calling me leaders of tomorrow. How? How am I going to be the leaders of tomorrow? And even our so-called pastors, imam, they are not helping me at matters, because once they give them money too, they shut up their mouth. They won't call all these people to order. They won't speak the truth anymore. And that is why all these bodies don't even have power anymore. Gone are the days that when Kant says, this is what we're going to do, and that is what they will do. But now, they spoiled everything with money. Once they give them something, just give everybody half price. Just give them something. They won't say anything anymore. You know? Who are they fooling? They are fooling themselves. And look at what happened now. Now at least they will believe us that there is insecurity in Nigeria. There is a lot of them, a lot of insecurity. I can go on and on and on to begin to name bad things that happens or that used to happen and are still happening in Nigeria. That's my own opinion about it. What is yours? Please, your comment is important to us. We'll be waiting for it. Don't forget. Please subscribe to this channel. If you have done so, we say thank you. If you're yet to do so, please don't forget to do so. That red button is for you. Just click on it, and when we have a new news for you, wonderful news around the world for you, you'll be the first to know. Thank you. Bye.